Isang mapagpalang araw po sa inyong lahat mga ka-devotion. Kumusta po kayo? Tayo po ay darako na sa ika-4 na hakbang palapit sa puso ng ating Panginoong Jesus, the Specialist. Ibig sabihin, miracle number 4 na po tayo, sign number 4 in the book of John. At ito po ay nasa John chapter 6 verses are 1 to 15. Sino po ang ating specialist? Ang Panginoong Jesus pagdating sa John 6. Ito po ay Jesus, the provision specialist. Yan po ang ating pag-uusapan. Provision specialist. Yan po ang ating Panginoong Jesus. Babasahin po natin ang John 6, 1 to 15. Dire-diretso ko na pong babasahin ito ha. Pakitingnan nyo po sa inyong Bible. Jesus feeds the 5,000. Sometime after this, Jesus crossed to the far shore of the Sea of Galilee, that is the Sea of Tiberias. And a great crowd of people followed him because they saw the signs he had performed by healing the sick. Then Jesus went up on a mountainside and sat down with his disciples. The Jewish Passover festival was near. When Jesus looked up and saw a great crowd coming toward him, he said to Philip, "Where shall we buy bread for these people to eat?" He asked this only to test him, for he already had in mind what he was going to do. Philip answered him, "It would take more than half a year's wages to buy enough bread for each one to have a bite." Another of his disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, spoke up, "Here is a boy with 5 barley loaves and 2 small fish, but how far will they go among so many?" Jesus said, "Have the people sit down." Okay, there was plenty of grass in that place, and they sat down. About 5,000 men were there. Jesus then took the loaves, gave thanks, and distributed to those who were seated as much as they wanted. He did the same with the fish. When they had all had enough to eat, he said to his disciples, "Gather the pieces that are left over, let nothing be wasted." So they gathered them and filled 12 baskets with the pieces of the 5 barley loaves left over by those who had eaten. After the people saw the sign Jesus performed, they began to say, "Surely this is the prophet who is to come into the world." Jesus, knowing that they intended to come and make him king by force, withdrew again to a mountain by himself. Jesus, the provision specialist. Alam niyo po, ma-appreciate po natin ang paglitaw ng ating provision specialist kapag nakita po natin ang laki ng pangangailangan sa storya. And so balikan po natin, look at the demand and the supply. Doon makikita natin ang laki talaga ng problemang naganap. Sa demand po, 5,000 men, excluding the women and the children. Sila pong lahat ang gutom na dapat ay pakainin. Can you imagine 5,000 strong? 5,000 men? Sabi ho ng ibang scholars, pagka himala ang pinag-uusapan, 5:1. 5 babae ang pupunta, isang lalaki. Kung 5,000 men, di most probably 25,000 women, hindi man po eksakto. Pero ang point lang po natin, napakaraming dapat pakainin. By the way, sa pag-aaral ng Bible po, sa theology, ang mga numbers may ibig sabihin din po, symbolical din po yan. Isa pa po, it would take 8 months' wages for each of them to have at least a bite. 8 months' wages. Look at the demand. Isa pa, combining the gospel records, baka ilang araw na po na hindi kumakain at sinusundan-sundan ng maraming tao ang Panginoong Jesus. Sa Matthew po, ay ang sinabi, 3 days na sinusundan ng maraming tao ang Panginoong Jesus. Iyon ang demand. How about the supply? 5 loaves of bread and 2 small fish. How far can they go among so many? 5 loaves of bread and 2 small fish. Nako, kapag nakita po natin at binalansyado po natin, ang laki ng demand at ang liit ng supply. May ganun po ba tayong pangyayari sa ating buhay? Ang laki ng pangangailangan, parang ang konti ng ating kakayanan. Ang laki ng problema, ang laki ng dapat bayaran, ang laki ng dapat gawin, isang project. Napakalaki ng calling, etc. Pero pakiramdam po natin, ang liit lang ng ating kakayanan. Doon po sa mga eksaktong pangyayari na iyon, lalabas, mag-a-appear ang ating the provision specialist, our Lord Jesus Christ. Bakit po? Ang salitang provision, galing po iyan sa dalawang salita, pro, tsaka po video. Ang pro, before, video, to see. So provision is to see beforehand. Kaya sa verse 5, sinabi po he asked this only to test Philip, for he already had in mind what he was going to do. Minsan, He allows us to go through difficult situations in life to test us. Pero alam na niya ang dapat niyang gawin para lumutang ang kapangyarihan niya ng pagkakaloob, provision. Look at the approach. Jesus said, have the people sit down. Nagkakagulo po ang tao eh. Naku, baka ho pagdating sa pagkain, nagkakagulo ang mga tao. At kapag ho nagkakagulo, hindi na nakikita ang lugar. Hindi na na-appreciate kung nasaan siya. Di ba ganyan din ho? Pag nagkakagulo sa pamilya, hindi na na-appreciate ang ganda ng pamilya. Nagkakagulo, hindi na na-appreciate, maganda pala bahay. Nagkakagulo, hindi na-appreciate, ang dami palang blessings. Dito nagkakagulo. Nung umupo sila, there was plenty of grass in that place. Doon nila na-realize na ang ganda palang lugar para sa picnic, so to speak. No ho? Ganyan eh. Kaya nga daw yung listen at silent, pare-parehas lang ang letters. The best time for us to listen is when we are in the silent mode. Napakagandang kapahayagan. Jesus then took the loaves, gave thanks, and distributed. Took the loaves, gave thanks, and distributed. Tingnan nyo naman po ang approach ng Panginoon. Ha? Hindi parang Old Testament na nagkaroon ng manna from heaven. This time, pinaupo. Dalawa po ang aking gustong bigyan ng interpretation doon. Una, pwedeng dumami po ang fish at ang bread. Yun ang ating pinapaniwalaan. Yung iba naman sabi, ang dumami ay yung puso ng mga tao dahil may mga dala naman silang mga tinapay at isda. Pero ayaw nilang i-share. So nagkaroon daw ng miracle in human perfection. Pero one resounding truth, yun ang gusto kong bigyan ng diin. Ang pagpapala po, pag napunta sa kamay ng ganid, ng ayaw ng magpala, ang blessing stops right there. Pero kung ang pagpapala napunta sa kamay ng mabuting tao at ipinasa, ang pagpapala ay bumabalong at hindi natatapos. Doon nagkaroon ng miracle po ng pagdami ng isda at ng tinapay. Look at the approach. Jesus took the loaves, gave thanks, and distributed to those who were seated as much as they wanted. He did the same with the fish. Nagpasapasahan po sila. Yun ang maganda. May mga insights pa po eh. Sa verse 12, when they had all had enough to eat, he said to his disciples, gather the pieces that are left over, let nothing be wasted. Naalala ko po si Ate Dory Villanueva, sa kanya ko unang nadinig to eh. Ang sabi niya, nung sinabi daw ni Jesus na let nothing be wasted, ayaw ni Jesus na apak-apakan ang mga leftovers. Ibig sabihin, God is attentive even to the most small thing in this world. Kahit pakiramdam mo, tira-tira ka, God is attentive to you. Idagdag po natin, 12 baskets. Ilan po ang disciples? 12. Ibig sabihin, nagkaroon po sila ng take-out. Ang ibig sabihin, hindi lang tama na nabusog tayong lahat. Magdala kayo. Punuin ninyo ang inyong mga baskets. At lahat ng gutom na makikita nyo sa daan, pakainin ninyo rin. Kita nyo, ang itinuturo ng provision specialist ay magkaloob din sa ating kapwang nangangailangan. Ano po ang ating conclusion? Si Jesus po ay provider ng ng tinapay? Yes, definitely. Pero hindi lang po iyon ang kabuuan. Ang sabi ho sa John 6:35, I am the bread of life. He who comes to me will never be hungry, and he who believes in me will never be thirsty. Ano po ang aking point? Ang atin hong the specialist, the provision specialist, kayang i-provide ang lahat ng pangangailangan physically, pero ang mga bagay na tayo ay gutom, na tayo ay parang lacking, pakiramdam natin wala tayo, spiritually speaking, siya pa rin po ang ating sustenance. Bilang provision specialist, anuman pong uri na tayo ay nangangailangan, anumang uri ng pangangailangan, mag-a-appear ang ating provision specialist sa punto ng napakalaki ng ating pangangailangan, nasa pinakamagandang lugar ka para pakitaan ng Panginoon ng kanyang kapangyarihang mag-provide. Damhin natin ang kanyang kapangyarihan. Mga ka-devotion, si Jesus, the provision specialist, tamang-tama ho siya ngayon sa punto ng tayo ay nasa ilalim ng laban sa COVID-19. God will provide. Lapit lang po tayo sa Kanya. Iniiwanan ko po kayo ng isang taus-pusong panalangin. May every moment of our lives bring us closer to Jesus, that we may live every second of it for Jesus. God bless you, and I'll see you around.